Hello everyone. So in this video we will see how we can push our Maven project from IntelliJ to a remote repository like GitHub or GitLab. So these are the prerequisite. You need the Git on your local machine. So if it is not available, you need to install Git on your local machine. Then just create any Maven sample project in the IntelliJ that we already seen how we can create the Maven project in the IntelliJ. And then before we push our project to the remote repository, we need to make sure that project is available in our local Git repository. Okay, so we will see how we can create the local Git repository. And for pushing our project to the remote repository, we need to set up the VCS integration, okay, version control system integration with the Git, and then we can push our project. So to install the Git on your local system, just go to the Git official website and you need to download it as per your platform, if it is Mac, Windows and Linux. Okay, so just download the setup file. So I have already downloaded it. So you just need to install this Git application now. So this Git is required as we need to create the local Git repo. Okay, so without Git local Git repo, you cannot push our project to the remote repository. Okay, so make sure you install the Git on your local system. So I have already created a sample Maven project in the previous session. So this project we are going to push to our remote repository. Okay, so for pushing your project from IntelliJ to GitHub or GitLab, you have two different ways. So first way is to go to VCS, and here you will find this option, enable version control integration. Okay, so I will go here, I will click on enable version control integration. So you just need to select the version control system. So as of now I will select the Git, click on OK. Okay, so created Git repository in this local project location. Okay, that means it has created a empty Git repository on the project location. So my project is available on the local machine. I will open it in the Explorer using this option, show in Explorer. Okay, so this is the Git empty repository. So this folder will be hidden. So if it is not showing on your system, just enable this checkbox, hidden items. Okay, so currently this local Git repository is empty. So once we enable the VCS integration, you will get different options over here, commit, update project, like that. Okay, and at the bottom of the window you will find this option as well, Git. Okay, and here we have got the commit window. So here at the right hand side you will see this is the master local branch, and at the top hand side you will get different options also. These are the shortcuts to commit and push the project. Okay, so again I will go to the VCS, go to Git, then use these remotes. So we need to add the remote first, click on the plus sign. So here I will add my GitHub repository URL. So I will first create a empty Git remote repository in my GitHub account. So I will click on new. Okay, let's say this is my app. Okay, this should be a public repository, and that's it. Create repository. Okay, so this is the link, or this is the URL I can use as of now. Okay, click on HTTPS and I will use this URL. Click on OK. Okay, so URL is correct. Click on OK. So now from this drop down, okay, you need to open this commit window. Here you will find the different files available in that Maven project which are not a part of your Git repository. Okay, so I will expand it. Currently it is showing under the unversioned files. Okay, so I will select this checkbox, and I need to commit whatever important files are there that need to be committed in the Git. So here you will get two options. You can either commit. Okay, commit means those files will be a part of your local repository first, and second option is commit and push. Okay, so those files will be first will be taken in the local Git repository, and from here all those files will be pushed to the remote repository as well. Okay, so I will select this option, commit and push. Okay, so I need to specify commit message here, so let me add it, my first commit. Okay, so again let's commit and push. Okay, so contains problems, no errors and warning found. Would you like to review them? Okay, so it is asking me some errors are there and one warning found, so I don't want to review it as of now, so I will click on commit and push. So here you will find what are the different files that will be pushed to our remote repository. So I need to push all these files, means complete project to the remote repository. So I will click on push directly. Okay, so it is asking me login into the GitHub. Okay, so you need to provide the credentials. So you can use different options over here. You can directly login in via GitHub, or you can use the token. Okay, so first let's see how we can use the login via GitHub. Okay, so here I will use authorize in GitHub. So I will click on authorize JetBrains. So if you go to the IntelliJ, it is still trying to log in into the GitHub. Okay, so I think this is already a known issue, and we need to use the token for authorizing our commit. So click on cancel. So let's use the token for authorization. So again I will click on the push, click on push. So this time I will use the use token. Okay, so we need to generate the token first, so that we will be able to push our project to the github.com. okay, so to generate the token I will go to the GitHub. Okay, click on your profile, go to the settings, then scroll down below, and here you will get the option developer settings. Click on the personal access tokens. So click on generate a personal access token. Okay, so expiration, when this token will be expired after 30 days. Okay, so you can set as per your requirement. I will select no expiration. Okay, then below we need to add some scopes over here. Okay, so if you see in the IntelliJ, it is showing here, so these three scope we need to granted to access the token. So git this one, select the checkbox for repo, then and this one. Okay, so click on generate token now. Okay, so this is the token generated. I will copy this token. Okay, and go to the IntelliJ, and here I will add its value and click on login now. So here you can see pushing the code, and our project has been pushed from master branch to the new branch origin master in our remote repository. Okay, so if you go to the GitHub again, I will click on this. I will click on repository. So my app was empty repository previously. So as our project has successfully pushed from local to the GitHub, you can see all the files are available here now. Okay, so this is how you can create a integration between GitHub and your local. So just generate the token by using your github.com and use that token to log into the GitHub in the IntelliJ. So once it is added, in the next time it will not ask you to add any token anymore. Okay, so if you change anything from your project, you can commit those changes again without any authorization. So for example, here let's say I added one statement. Okay, so this is the file I have changed, first test.java. So click on the commit. Here find one file has been changed. So I will select that file. I will use second commit. Okay, I added my commit message, and again from this drop down I will use commit and push. So this is the file, it is going to update into the github.com. So click on push. So this time it did not ask me any authorization, and it has directly pushed my code changes to the github.com. Okay, so you can verify those changes in the src folder, first test. So here you will find the commit message as well. Okay, so this is how you can push the project from the IntelliJ to the GitHub using the login token. So currently we have selected the master branch. You can have different branches from the same project. Okay, so if there are some changes which are there in the remote repository, you can pull those changes using this option. So whatever changes I am going to add here are not a part of my local repository. So I will commit these changes. Okay, so this line or these changes are not available in my local repository. So now just click on this option, update project. Okay, so merge incoming changes into the current branch or rebase the current branch on top of incoming changes. So I'm going to merge my whatever changes from the remote into the local directly. Okay, so now you can see this line is available in my local repository as well. Okay, so before you push any new changes from local to Git remote repository, you need to make sure you fetch the changes and merge into your current branch. Okay, otherwise it will give you the conflict and you will not be able to push the changes without resolving that conflicts. Okay, so always take the changes first, fetch the changes or pull the changes, update your local project in the IntelliJ, and then push whatever changes you have done to the remote repository. So now let's see another way to push the project to the GitHub. Okay, so we have used this enable version control option. So there is another option we can use to push this project to GitHub. So go to import into version control, and here you will find this option, share project on GitHub. So if you click on that, it is saying that it is going to create a repository with this name at the GitHub account. Okay, and remote will be origin. You can provide any description over here, okay, which is optional. And I will directly click on share. So if you want to make this repository as private, you can select this checkbox, otherwise that will be a public repository. Okay, so instead of creating the repository in the GitHub account by using these options, you can directly push this project, means share this project on the GitHub. So I will click on share. So as we have already added our token for login credentials, okay, previously, so it will not ask you for any authentication. Okay, so these are the files it is going to commit, and this is my commit message. I will click on add. So it will directly commit all these files into local Git repository and it will push the project to the GitHub. Okay, so within a few seconds you can see it has successfully shared the project on the GitHub. Okay, so if you go to the GitHub again, just refresh the repositories, and here you will find the new repository my app2 has been created, and it contains the project from the IntelliJ. Okay, so you have two options to share the project on the GitHub. You can use the enable VCS integration, or you can use the share project on the GitHub. Okay, so for login purpose, you can use the login token, create the token in the GitHub and add that token in the IntelliJ, and it will have some expiry. So if you have set the expiry as no expiration, then it will not ask you any authorization anytime. Okay, so this is how we can share the project from IntelliJ to GitHub. So how we can share the project from IntelliJ to GitLab, we will see in the next session. So thank you guys. Let me know if you face any issue in this. Thank you.